Hi there, and welcome back to ATOL TV's ISO 9001 playlist series. In this video, I'm continuing on with covering the sections from C through to H, and then including 442 from clause 4.4, Quality Management System and its processes, all those numbers. I'm wrapping this clause up in this final video of the series. If you've missed the previous sections of this clause, be sure to go back and check them out. Over this series of videos, I've broken down this clause and turned it into something you can all understand. You'll now be able to apply this to your own organisation system and understand what the requirements will look like for you. No more guessing. So keep on watching as I can show you just how easy this is. Hi, I'm Jackie Stapleton and you're watching ATOL TV, the place to turn your experience into a career and learn from experts. I'm the Director of Auditor Training Online and I'm here to help you on your way to understanding the requirements of ISO 9001, the 2015 revision. While you're here, I'd love you to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on anything exciting in the future. Right, I'm wrapping up all of the last sections of this clause together because, you know why? All of it is already covered somewhere else in the standard, in other clauses. This is a repeat. As I mentioned in the first video in this series, if you are meeting all of the other requirements in the standard, then you should be meeting clause 4.4. So don't overthink it. The power of these standards and the knowledge you gain is understanding where the links are between the clauses. This way you only need to do one thing and it knocks off several requirements. Remember, work smart, not hard. Now, let me go through this list and show you where else you will find the requirements to implement in the standard. Remember, do it once. Now, let's look at C. Determine and apply the criteria and methods, including monitoring, measurements, and related performance indicators, needed to ensure the effective operation and control of these processes. Now, take a look at clause 911 general, which sits under clause 9.1, monitoring, measurement, analysis, and evaluation. All that you need to know is there in clause 9.1. Don't look any further. Then we can move on to D, determine the resources needed for these processes and ensure their availability. Clause 7.1 is all about resources. It includes people, infrastructure, the operational environment, equipment calibration, and organisational knowledge. Once you've worked your way through clause 7.1 and meet the requirements, then of course you also meet the requirement D in clause 4.4. Again, do one thing and meet many requirements. Now, back at clause 4.4e, we have the requirement that states assign the responsibilities and authorities for these processes, which aligns nicely with clause 5.3, organisational roles, responsibilities and authorities. It states right there in clause 5.3 that responsibilities and authorities are to be assigned. This is too easy, right? It's even easier when we get to clause 4.4f. Address the risks and opportunities as determined in accordance with the requirements of, wait for it, 6.1. This part of the clause even gives us the other clause number that we need to address the requirements of. Clause 6.1 is actions to address risks and opportunities. The standard is spelling it out very clearly for us. Then we have G, evaluate these processes and implement any changes needed to ensure that these processes achieve their intended results. The word that stands out to me here is evaluate, and I know that clause 913 is analysis and evaluation. Again, understand and implement the requirements of this linked clause, and you've met clause 4.4 requirements. Now, finally, in this list of linked requirements, clause 4.4H says, improve the processes and the quality management system. We have an entire clause in the standard called improvement. This is clause 10, so why not refer to clause 10? Understand it, implement it, and just like that, you are also meeting 4.4H requirements. See how easy it is when you understand all of these links within the standard. I love it, and I love it even more when I see you all take this on board and apply it within your management systems. Now, there is one final subclause here, clause 4.4.2, and this is all about maintaining and retaining documented information to support the operation of processes and to have confidence that the processes are being carried out as planned. When you explore the linked clauses that I've shared with you already within the standard, you will see that within them there are already requirements for documented information. So apply these requirements and you again automatically meet this requirement over in 4.4. So don't think you have to create a whole separate set of documents to meet clause 4.4 requirements. Stop. No. Just familiarize yourself with the linked clauses I've gone through, establish and maintain the documented information requirements, and you are done. That's working smart, not hard. I really want to continue to share with you these amazing links, so make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any more, because they are all the way through the standard. And of course, if you have any questions regarding these links or the clause generally, please comment below, as I'm only too happy to help. And don't forget to keep an eye out for the other parts of this clause that I've already covered in this series, so you get the entire picture. Thanks for joining me, and please don't forget that Auditor Training Online is a recognised training provider, and we know how it works in the real world. So we are confident that we can help you to make a change in your life and join the most sought after profession out there. Go to our website and enroll in our training or register for one of our programs to transform your work and industry experience into a recognised qualification and career.